evolution since January. I've gone through every type of stream you can probably imagine, including streaming about yoga. And it's been really fun. It's been really fun discovery as I've been going along. But one of the things that has become really, really clear for me is that the most efficient way for me to stream, and I feel like the biggest difference I can make is to just stream whatever I'm doing. And that means the stuff that I would normally do anyway with the least amount of hassle. And with Restream, which I have no affiliation with at all. I'm not promoting them or anything. I'm just really, really happy that I found them. And I have them on the screen here just because I just want to show you how easy it was. I just went in and added channels, and I can push to either of the channels, and you can go update the titles, and you can just update your descriptions down here. This is what I've been doing. I've been updating my description down here. The Twitch description doesn't work, which doesn't surprise me for 1 second. And this can all be updated through their API, which I haven't done yet. I plan to do that, so if you keep watching, I'll eventually be doing that. But the reason I did so a couple things happened here. The first reason I did this is because I just wasn't coding. I just wasn't coding, and I wasn't doing shit because I was like too worried about what the stream was like, or whether my beard was the right, trimming or something. And I had these lights in my eyes, and it was blowing me away, and so I couldn't really do anything. So I continue to have people ask me, "Hey, where'd you go, Mr. Rob? Where are you? We want to see you." And no offense, but just get over it. You either come to see me doing the code or don't come at all. If that's what you're coming for, is to just see me, making faces. And I understand some people like to have that feeling of having somebody next to them while they're coding or whatever. There's other people who are like mortified by having somebody's fat face in the screen all day while they're trying to code, and they just want to be focused on the code. And frankly, most of the streamers that I really, really seriously respect do not stream with their face on the screen. At least they don't when they're doing their coding, and that includes Gamozo. There's a guy who's slamming OOP I really love on YouTube. And anyone who's doing other than that is out to entertain you, and that's fine. That's totally, totally fine to be entertained through a stream. What's not okay is to be distracted from your workday and from what you want to get done through streaming. And so I have absolutely abandoned the idea that I am here to entertain. I am here to explain. I am here to demonstrate. I am here to make mistakes so you don't make those mistakes and you can make them with me. I will, regularly refer to other information, but I'm not going to give you a long explanation because I'm in the middle of like walking over to somebody in his cubicle and say, "Hey, explain to me what you're doing right now." I say, "How about you just go, read this summary right here, or Google it." And when I do that, I'm not trying to be rude. But this video is going to become perhaps one of my new videos. I might do a video with my face on it. Maybe not for my new introductory video for YouTube and Twitch. But the main points are these. The reason I gave up affiliate, which was, a pretty big chunk of money for me every month, was because I wanted to be able to restream, and I wanted to be able to reach a larger audience. I wanted to reach people on YouTube. As you can tell, there's not that many there yet. But mostly, and number two, I wanted the streams to be saved. So the streams are saved without any penalty on YouTube, and they have full transcoding, so people who are trying to follow along can do so at any resolution on any device. So that's the reason. And this is kind of a fun thing though. I actually am done with raids. Raids are a fun little kitschy thing that you can do on Twitch, which I really, really think are hilarious and fun. But they also are a tremendous distraction. They're a cognitive distraction because you are always wondering if you're going to get raided, and if you get raided, it's rude to not do anything. If somebody raids you, and I had like a 300-person raid the other day, and somebody mentioned to me, "Hey, you did really well with that raid, but until you left." And I'm like, I was kind of pissed off, if I'm completely honest. That sounds really, really lame to say that, I know, but it was like, I was annoyed because I was like really, really deeply in thought in something that I was doing, and I got raided, and I resented the raid because I was like, and it was a great person. It has nothing to do with the individuals. It was just like, I resented the raid. I was like having a surprise birthday party in the middle of your deadline, and tomorrow's your deadline, right? And I often may call me too serious or whatever, but I was just like, I don't want 20 people at my cubicle giving me a birthday cake by surprise, randomly every other day. I'm not into that. And I'm also not into the stress of not rating someone else. So it's like, if you don't rate other people, you're a bad Twitch streamer, you're a blah, blah, blah. You know what? That's bullshit. I'm sorry. I'm not going to buy into it. It's like, I am here to stream and work, and like many, many other streamers, Mr. Orologist comes to mind too. You know, I'm just getting work done. And if you want to be a fly on the wall and you want to see what's going on, you want to contribute, awesome. You know, I welcome you. If you're a beginner, you just want a really quick, just a really quick, hey, where do I go for this? You know, fine. If you're going to start a flame war, get the fuck out, unless I'm starting it, right? So this is just my way of addressing this. So I'm just going to wrap this video up. But I also just wanted to explain it. So I'm probably going to save this VOD permanently on Twitch so people can go see it. But this is why I'm doing it this way. I got to tell you, it has been wonderful because it has completely removed this feeling of like, angst and weight off of my shoulders, and I can just focus on getting shit done and talking through problems while I'm doing those things, and stream to as many platforms as necessary. I will not stream to Facebook; they can bite me, but and YouTube I know has got their own problems, but at least there you can cancel your ads. I realize that, they're still going to be taking ads for me, and ad money, and Twitch and YouTube are both going to do that. No way I can control that. I do strongly encourage you to put an ad blocker on YouTube and just tell them to suck it. And let them deal with the fact that you're not getting the money. I don't plan on getting money ever through advertising in any way. And, cause I just think that that's bad for humanity. If necessary, I'll start up my own stream at some point, which, only a very few people would even find me at that point. So this has been kind of a long-winded explanation of why I'm doing this way. And this is what I feel is the best for us long-term. And it's definitely the best for me. So, because I don't know if you know, but I like dropped streaming for like 2 months because like fuck that. I was like doing the opposite of that. I was like 6 hours of scheduled time, and I was resenting it honestly because I had to deal with only beginning topics. So I was like, no, I'm not making progress on my own. So that's all gone now. So if you are an absolute beginner, find another beginner to follow and ask them questions, and maybe Google shit that you see me doing and like figuring out how to do it and become an autodidact, and maybe read the content that I eventually produce, or some of the content others have produced. Vegan Bot's a great beginner, and I highly recommend him. There are people who are trying to make money off streaming still. Strager's another one, and others. They're watch them, don't watch me. But if you want to see a bunch of at the edge kind of coding, doing as much as I can to push myself, and you want to join in the effort, and you want to build the knowledge and all that jazz, then stick with me. Okay, so I tend to be verbose, and I apologize for being so verbose here. I'm going to take a few questions, and then I'm going to cancel this little one, and then I'm going to close this particular one, and I'm going to restart, and I'm going to jump back into some automated code generation from the AST that we've been doing after correcting some bugs that we did earlier today. If you want to get into parsers and that kind of stuff, stay with me if that's your thing. So no comments from the peanut gallery so far. Let's check the YouTube peanut gallery and see what people. I fucking hate Firefox. Can I just say that's what's making that white happen. So there we go. No comments. It's like, oh, okay. So that's why I'm also turning off Twitch rating, so I don't want to be raided. If you try to raid me, it's not because I don't like you or something. It's just because I don't want to get that distracted. And so